For this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do this Cottagecore vintage floral letter wall hanging. For our Cottagecore vintage floral letter wall hanging, we're going to need a template, and I'll talk about that in a second. Also going to need a canvas, and I like to use some quilters backing just before we put that fabric down onto the canvas. It makes it easier. Some steamer seam. And then we're going to need, obviously, our vintage floral fabric. Then I'm going to use like a beige colour. And then I'm also going to use a kind of like an olive green you want to use for this particular project. So for this Cottagecore vintage floral letter wall hanging, you're going to want to come up with a pattern. So I did this on Microsoft Word. So I basically brought in an oval shape. Generally, I like to bring it in filled. So I unfilled it, made this line a bit thicker. Then I went into Word Art and brought in my letter. I couldn't figure out how to flip the letter. Didn't seem to want to do it for me. I tried for a few minutes and I just thought, you know what? I'm going to pull out my light box. So that's the way we're going to do it. So basically, we are going to have to flip our design around and we are going to trace the letter reverse. Because this is applique, we have to do this in reverse. So I'm going to go ahead and get my pencil. Now, because this is applique, we want to reverse this image. So you have to turn the piece around, and then we're going to put our steamer seam over the top of that shape. And then we are going to trace around all of this shape. And don't forget to subscribe to me. I have over 700 videos, lots and lots of applique tutorials on there, especially how to do certain stitches, how to use steamer seam, lots and lots of videos. I also don't just do applique, I do quilting tutorials, how to use your sewing machine, cushions, everything. I don't think there is a tutorial on there that I haven't done. So here we go, this is the C. I'm going to cut that out, and do not cut around the actual letter. Always leave space like this because we want to make sure all of that glue is adhered to the back of the fabric. Just going to put this to one side while we deal with the oval. Now, because this shape is oval, it really doesn't matter which side we trace on because it's the same. And I am just going to do the tracing of the oval all the way around. So I have my oval and I have my letter C. So the C is going to be going onto the green, and the oval is going to be going onto this kind of sepia looking fabric. First of all, we're going to make sure that our fabric is pressed. The next thing we're going to do is peel away the steamer seam. What I'm going to notice is the sticky is going to want to be on the side that the grid is on. So I'm just going to make sure that it sticks to the back where I want it to stick. Then I am going to place it onto my fabric, and then we're going to follow the directions that are on the back of the packet, and we are going to press with an iron. Wait for this to cool and we will sort out the letter here. Press your fabric, peel away the steamer seam. The glue wants to stay on the other side, so I'm just going to press it to my thumb and guide the glue to the side that I want it on. Then attach it to the fabric and go and press. Now that this one's had a chance to cool down, I'm going to cut it. And this time we're going to cut it on the actual line. Could do a nice cut all the way around. This is going to be the background for our letter of our Cottagecore vintage floral letter wall hanging. take it nice and slowly and go around that letter. When you cut everything out and you turn it right sides out, you'll notice that your shape is looking the right way. So you have to do it reverse to make it right side when you've actually completed it. So with the main fabric, you're going to fold in half and fold in half again, because we want to find out where the center of our fabric is. There we go. I'm just going to pinch this corner and then just do nice creases here. Open it up. I'm going to use a friction pen just to mark that center there. And another thing that I'm going to do is with the oval, I'm going to fold that slightly, and at the top corner and the bottom, at the top and the bottom, I'm just going to make it up to, I'm going to fold it in half and do them. So it just gives me them lines to line up the oval into the center of my project, which is about there. So I am going to take the glue off the back of the fabric now, because now we have glue on the back. And because I'm using steamer seam, it's repositionable. And just gonna make sure it's all lined up there. Then I'm gonna take my applique letter here and I'm gonna stick this onto the frame. It's a little bit fiddly. But what I like about the steamer seam is it's sticky on the reverse, so we can keep repositioning this till we are happy. Now I'm going to press that into place now that I'm happy with the positioning. You can then go ahead and stitch this into place, but honestly, I don't really think it needs it, and I don't think it's going to add anything. Also, we're not going to be washing this, so I'm going to go ahead and place this onto the canvas. The first thing I need to do is adhere this batting onto the canvas, and I'm just going to do that with a glue stick. It really isn't going to take that much either. Just going to do this. And then stick this into place. I use one of these kind of industrial staple guns, and what we're going to do is basically get our finished piece and we are going to wrap it around our canvas, making sure that the main part is centered. I hope you've enjoyed watching this Cottagecore vintage floral letter wall hanging. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Thank you. Bye-bye.